All right, what's up, guys? This is Let Me Clear My Throat. Welcome back to another episode breaking down the NFC. Breaking down the NFC. On yesterday, we broke down the NFC East, and we had a very good dialogue, very good conversation with our guest, Greg Rufus, and he has blessed us again,
Yeah, yeah.
breaking down the NFC North, which includes Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay, and Chicago. A very competitive group of teams within the NFC North, within the NFC period. Yesterday we talked about the parity of the NFC East. The same could be said about the NFC North and really the whole division of the NFC. There's so many surprises. There's so many moves that have been made during the offseason so far. So there's always something going on within the division, as opposed to the AFC, as we know, is Chiefs Kingdom. So we know what happens there. But uh, talking about the NFC North, this division arguably, Greg, was the best division in the league last year. Do you anticipate a repeat of the same competitiveness this year?
I honestly do not. I think it was so good last year. I mean, to have something so good back to back years, very difficult. It's like I go to the store and I want to buy some candy. Is that same candy, Skittles? Is that going to be there tomorrow? The same? Probably not if it's so good. But the NFC North was so good last year. Three teams made the playoffs last year. I don't think that's going to happen again. I
Mm.
really think it's just going to be a one team, and this one team might
Oh,
shock a lot of people's opinion,
wow.
but I think the it's going to reverse the NFC East to me. I feel like we were mentioning yesterday the Cowboys, the Washington Commanders, the Philadelphia Eagles, New York Giants. Like those teams are going to. I think it's just going to be a fight. I think it's going to be a two or three man team that makes that playoffs, just like how the NFC North was. But I think it's a one man team in the NFC North this year.
Okay. All right. I don't think it'll mirror the same. I believe the two teams will come out of it.
Mhm.
Uh, but I don't think it'll be the same. I think there was a lot of um with Minnesota being uh a team that won a lot of games, but
Came out of nowhere. Came out of
yeah,
nowhere.
they kind of really got by, I guess,
Hmm.
in a sense,
Yeah.
record wise. But yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't think it'll be the same level as far as like three playoff teams. I think it'll be two as well, and that goes into one team, of course, obviously is Detroit, and there have been some major coaching changes in
Hmm.
Detroit over the off season. Do you foresee any falling off with them losing their offensive and defensive coordinators? Is this Detroit's year?
Well, starting off with a lead or what's the saying like a hammer and all that. Starting off with the hammer for Detroit. They lost seven head coaches. You guys, seven coaches in that entire frame of Detroit. They still have my guy Dave Campbell. He's one of the most aggressive, hard nosed coaches in the NFL. They think Nick Sirianni is aggressive. No, Dan Campbell is aggressive. Like
Yeah.
he's hard nosed. He was like that as a player. So I respect him. I respect Dan Campbell as a coach. But you lose Ben Johnson, one of the great offensive minds in football. You lose Glenn, who's the coach of the Jets. Ben Johnson is to the Chicago Bears. You lose a lot of firepower. And I give credit to Glenn, the defense last year. Their defense was just mesh and glue. Like people kept getting hurt on that defense. Hutchinson, they had a horrific knee. His whole leg, like that was one of the freakiest accidents I've ever saw in my life. Hutchinson, like scary. Like he's coming. I guess he's gonna be back. I don't know if he's fully 100%, but
I
that
think he
I
is.
don't know. what's they never I've never really got a report. Is he back? Like I don't know, but
Yeah, I think he's back, fully healthy. Uh, they
okay.
say he's pretty much been cleared, but, yeah, like you said, I mean, it's a
I
lot of
think he's back.
turnover
Okay, so
over in
well,
Detroit.
good. Thank goodness 'cause it is. And so I just think like Detroit. I love Detroit, but I think it's going to be a fall. I really do think it's fall. Fall is coming, and I just unfortunately, their offense is still dynamite. I mean, you can get like four guys off their offensive team and be on a fantasy football team. Like they have the offense. It's just their offensive line. I worry about it. One of their offensive linemen is hurt. One of Philadelphia's offensive line is hurt. So I just don't know. But I think a fall is coming for Detroit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they will be the same, have the same record. I think it'll be close. I
Hmm.
think it'll be close. I think that, it'll be a whole lot tighter. That's what I think. I think Green Bay is creeping up there, because they have some continuity. They just had to address some offensive weapons issues, or added to their offensive weapons at wide receiver. But,
Hmm.
yeah, I kinda agree. I think I don't see too much of a fall off, but I still think, like, Detroit will end up, finding a way, uh, to win the division. It's kinda like 1A, 1B. I'm kinda 50-50%, honestly.
That's fair.
I know I'm kinda jumping the gun a little bit as far as who I think is gonna win
Hmm.
the division or not, but it's gonna be tight, I think.
Yeah.
But, I think as far as, like, Detroit, they've played so well these last 2 years, just dominating teams.
Hmm.
I mean, just being just out physically, out toughing. I know
Aggressive.
those aren't words, but
Aggressive.
they just been so dominant
Yeah.
that it's like, if they don't do it this year, when are they gonna do it? You know?
I mean,
So
yeah.
it's
I
on
mean,
this, they
yeah.
gotta do it.
Yeah.
They gotta do it.
I agree. I just worry about their defense. They get hurt so much. Like they are the most injured ridden team in NFL that I know of. Like they just it's always something. It's always an injury. Like and I keep thinking like, okay, this year they'll get better. This year, and then they lose Aaron Glenn, and then Ben Johnson. Like we saw some of those trickery plays that they've done. Like I don't know who these new offensive and defensive coordinators are, but they got a lot to prove. Like Ben Johnson's play calling, like he did a offensive lineman touchdown, the end around reversing, even against Washington that playoff game, which I hated this play, but James Williams threw a pad, an end around, and he
Oh,
threw it and
yeah.
it was intercepted. I'm like, okay, Ben, like you're down 15, 17 points. Like, why are you doing this in the fourth? But that's Ben Johnson. Like, he likes to make those type of calls and
It's Dan Campbell
gamble
too,
type plays.
they like to, they're risky with their
Yeah,
play calling. They'll easily go for it on 4th down,
easily,
no
easily.
matter, almost it seemed like no matter what the distance is. If it's within 5 yards, 3 yards, a
Hmm.
yard, they're gonna go for it.
And they
So,
don't tush push. They don't tush push like
no, no. I mean, they
because
definitely
Jared
carry
Goff is
you like they
fragile.
know you're hit, though.
He takes one hits like that. He's out.
Who?
Right, right.
Oh.
Oh, Jared Goff. I was talking about Jared
Oh,
Goff.
okay. Oh,
How
yeah.
Jared Goff, like he's fragile and he's not because Jalen Hurts can do it to tush pushing
Oh,
and
yeah,
all that.
yeah, oh, yeah. Well,
So,
I mean, they got Montgomery and they got Gibbs. So
mhm.
Montgomery's the hammer, and Gibbs is that lightning.
So who do you
Uh,
think is better long term, Montgomery or Gibbs?
I think they complement each other very well. I had Montgomery, I believe, last year on my fantasy football team,
Hmm.
and I mean he produced enough points, at least touchdowns, got in the end zone enough. Uh,
He just gets hurt at the wrong time to me. Like he
they
gets
yeah, they kind of do have,
mm,
a little. a few injuries, but it keeps them fresh, with both of them running the ball well, and they're both unselfish guys too, you know.
Hmm.
So
I agree.
so with Green Bay being their main competitors, I feel like
Hmm.
how good can Green Bay be this year? Is this an MVP type of year for Jordan Love, or is that the next step to be at least in the conversation of MVP?
All right, so now let's come to the hate. I hate, well, hate is such a strong
Ooh,
word. I do not like the Green Bay
oh,
Packers. I do not like the Green Bay. I think they're the most
wow.
overhyped team in NFL.
Ooh,
I really do. Like,
ooh.
um, and to me, the icing on the
Okay.
cake was the tush push. They tried to ban the tush push. They started the petition to ban
Oh,
the tush
okay.
push.
Okay. So
So it
this is
kind of
where it's
starts with, it
going.
kind of ends right there with me.
Okay.
Um, I think Jordan Love, and here's the thing, like they have the Jordan Love is a big guy. I don't know why in the world would Matt LaFleur, like that whole entire organization want to do that. When you can do the same thing. Their offensive line is good. They have a strong quarterback. They have a great running back in Josh Jacobs. Like, even if they can do the same, like for them to put this whole tush push thing in the equation and almost won. It was like maybe by three teams that the tush push would not exist today. Like three teams. So I have some disdain for the Green Bay Packers. I think they're spoiled ridden. And this goes back to Brett
Ooh,
Favre days, like and Aaron Rodgers. Like I think they're just
ooh.
spoiled ridden, like they silver spoon in their mouth. Like they are so. I just can't stand the Green Bay Packers. They are so
So
overhyped, like the
so did the
Cowboys.
Lambeau Field.
I understand that the Lambeau Field. I understand with Boomer and all them like try to allure Lambeau Field. Great fans. I just don't like the team. Like I think the way they handled Brett Favre back in the day, the way they handled Aaron Rodgers, and now you got a Jordan Love, another diva quarterback. Like I think they're overhyped. I don't think. I think what you get from Jordan Love is that this is it. There's no elevation of Jordan Love. Like the Jordan Love we've seen the last couple years, that's Jordan Love. Like I just, I'm telling you right now, if
So
they don't
there's no
win,
elevation. You don't see any elevation in
no,
Jordan
I
Love,
don't.
like,
I don't
improving.
because I just don't see the elevation. I mean, you got good weapons. You don't probably have like Donald Drivers or uh Freeman, like all the receivers that they've had in the past, but you got good ones in Christian Watson. They got a great one in Matthew Golden today. Like he
Mm.
is good. And you have Jalen Reed. They got enough weapons. And you got Josh Jacobs. Like, when is enough enough? You said Dak might be the most under scrutinized. Jordan Love is number two or 1B, 1A, 1B, like right there. I mean, so yeah, a lot to be proven on Jordan Love. I mean, we time will tell. Like tick tick. Like
I think, I mean, Jordan Love, I think he can be in the conversation. It depends just on his development. We'll see this year, though. I mean, this is going to be the year. If they can win the division, then I think that says a lot. That says a lot about their team if they can win a division.
if they can win. I mean,
And if their wide receivers can stay healthy, because I think some of his wide receivers had a whole lot of hamstring issues, ankle issues.
yeah.
They had for a good period of time. They had some offensive line problems, but I think it's kind of coming together full circle. This might be the best version of the Packers than we've seen in a while. Um, I know, you know, obviously you hate the Packers,
I hate
so
them. I hate
you don't care at all about
them.
the Packers. Well, I think this is where it's going to be like neck and neck with Detroit and Green Bay. I think because psychologically, I think the Detroit is just tired of coming short, and then you have the Green Bay Packers who are just finding a way each year to improve and creep up and creep and creep and creep and get better and better
Mhm.
each year. Because last year I wouldn't say that they were really good last year, but they just didn't meet the physicality of Detroit, and that's why they kind of fell off. But
Mhm.
I think Jordan Love can be in the conversation for MVP by, not necessarily just how he plays, but just winning games. But we'll see. Uh, talking about quarterback, what's your confidence level in Caleb Williams with the
Oh,
Bears? Do you
okay,
think
okay.
he's the answer, or
Before I get to Caleb, I had a debate with my friend in work. He thinks Jordan Love is better than Jalen Hurts. Do
mm,
you agree with that?
okay? Arm talent wise, yeah, I do.
Mm, mm.
Arm talent wise, yeah.
We've
I
had
think
several
Jalen.
debates about that.
I think Love is definitely right up there with the NFC, just the NFC
Hmm.
quarterback wise. I think Jordan Love is at least top five.
Over Jalen Hurts. Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I have Jalen Hurts up there too, but yeah, I have him over. I have him over Jalen Hurts.
I don't think he's
I,
better than Brock Purdy. Jordan Love. Brock Purdy.
I think he's better than. I
I
think he's better
don't
than
know.
Purdy. I
Y'all
think
gonna
he's
see
better
this
than
year.
Purdy.
You're gonna
I'm
see
gonna
this
tell you
year.
with Purdy. Okay, so Brock Purdy this year, to me, the 49ers don't have any excuses. Even though we're not talking about the NFC
Hmm.
West,
Hmm.
I think the 49ers, they pretty much have the table in front of them, plain and easy. They have a pretty simple, easy schedule
They do. I
to
agree.
go off, and I think Brock Purdy's going to look really good.
Hmm.
But,
He got paid now. He got
even
his money.
despite their injuries, I mean, they pretty much don't have any wide receivers, but they have Kittle, they got some guy they got Christian McCaffrey.
The
Mm,
guy,
he's
the
healthy.
Ricky Per, I can't think. The guy that got
Pearsall.
shot. Yeah, him. He's
Yeah,
good
they got
too.
Pearsall, and,
Pearson.
he's back healthy.
Hmm.
So, I think Purdy's is up there, but I would not put Purdy over Jordan Love.
Y'all gonna see. I mean,
I would probably go Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, or Jaden Daniels, um, Jordan Love, Dak Prescott,
hmm
and then Brock.
and Brock.
And
Okay.
if Stafford is healthy, I'd put Stafford
Hmm.
above um
Jalen Hurts. You would put Stafford in there.
uh no, I don't think I put Stafford above Jalen Hurts. I
Okay.
mean, they're all so good it's hard to rank them.
Yeah.
But no, no, no.
Okay. But you agree on a premise though that Love is better than Jalen. Okay. I just we'll see. I just
Yeah.
see this. I see this too many times with Jordan Love. Like he gets hot. He doesn't finish the season. Like I keep telling my boy this where he doesn't finish the season. Like he'll start off hot and then when you need him the most, especially in that wild card game against us, like where was he at? Like he threw two picks. Like I mean, Josh Jacobs did everything he could to keep him in the game. Like you need Jordan Love. Like where is he at?
Yeah, I think part of it is yes, they do have Josh Jacobs and they do
Mhm.
have a solid offensive line, but finding that key receiver, that number one receiver is crucial.
I mean, yeah,
And I think they may have addressed that during the draft. They kind of last year they kind of skirted around the question of who's the number one receiver.
yeah.
They just said, "Oh, it's just a variety of guys."
It's
But I
Christian
mean, really,
Watson.
they
Yeah.
need the top dog. They need a really top dog receiver,
Hmm.
to step up or be that main guy this year,
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah,
really distinguish themselves. And I think we'll discover that and we'll see that this season with Green
yeah.
Bay. And I think that will be the difference.
Well, yeah, with Matthew Golden, like I say, Matthew Golden is a guy to watch out for.
Yeah,
He's good. I mean, you see him on tape and caught like he's just good. So they had
yeah,
no excuse for Green Bay. I agree, Jordan. They gotta. too
Yeah,
strong for
that,
that.
I mean, I think Green Bay has enough weapons. They won't have any excuses.
Right.
But
We'll see.
yeah, they just need to identify that number one receiver, and I
Mhm.
think he'll be in there. Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
I'm sorry.
Caleb
I'm
Williams.
sorry. I didn't want to like derail from the
Oh
questions about
no,
the
no, no,
thing.
that's perfect, man. I mean, hey, Jordan Love, he has a lot to prove. That just tells you that
Mhm.
this is really a make or break year for him. You
It is.
know,
It
um,
is.
this is their year. This is their opportunity to distinguish themselves in the NFC East and possibly make a Super Bowl run.
Mhm.
I had like a way too early. I know we were talking about making wild predictions or wild picks, but I think I'll go ahead and break off subject, and I
Yeah.
I think a healthy Stafford, if Stafford is healthy, I think the Rams could go to the Super Bowl, and I think Green Bay can go to the Super Bowl this year.
Woo. Man, where's I need to go ahead fire my oven. That
I
was a
think
hot
it's
take.
either those two. I think they actually might be in the division championship,
Mm,
possibly. Just depending on how they go. But again, that's if, and a big if
I'm about to say with
Stafford
Stafford. Yeah.
is healthy. If Stafford is healthy.
That back, I'm telling you, he's getting old. Like he's got that Fred Sanford back. I don't know.
I
Like,
mean,
I mean,
the Rams, their defense has improved. And I mean, they're gonna be something to mess with. They
yeah,
they,
you're
they,
right.
ain't- they ain't nothing to play with.
You're right.
Oh,
Even though the defensive lineman talked all that smack about, I hate Philadelphia. You never even been to Philadelphia. Like, what do you mean you hate Philadelphia? Like, and Saquon looked back at him when he ran that touch. That was I like that. But say LA Rams, yeah, I can roll with one of what you just said. One of the teams you said. I can roll with
yeah,
that.
we
I
we
can roll
we
with that.
know if the Eagles play the Packers, we know you picking the Eagles in the blowout, or
I
they're
mean,
gonna
oh, we got
win.
them November 18th. Look, no, 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 no. Like
They're gonna win by the tush push.
this is what I love about the NFL. The NFL knew like, okay, let's put Green Bay in Philadelphia Monday Night Football at Green Bay. I can't wait. I mean, the
Oh,
first play should be tush push. I mean, I wish we could play tush push the whole game. Like, I can't wait till we go to Lambeau Field and stick it to them. I can't wait. Like, ooh, I
it's,
can't wait for that game.
it's gonna be an interesting game. There's a
Man, I can't
lot
wait.
of storylines.
Um, but I want to go back. I'm going back to Caleb. I'm a huge fan of Caleb Williams. I mean,
Okay.
the guy is just electric. He
Mm.
has to me he has opportunity to be a top five NFC quarterback. Like I feel like this is the moment right now, Caleb. You got your head coach, brand new shiny toy, and Caleb Williams. They're offensive. They got DJ Moore. The Keenan Allen thing, I wasn't a big fan of anyway. I feel like Keenan Allen is like on his last foot, and then he went back to the Chargers, for a retirement tour. I
Mm.
feel like so that didn't work out. But DJ Moore, solidified star. DeAndre Swift, former Eagle, he's good.
Mm.
I just like their offense, and especially now you got a brand new coach. That I'm not gonna say a bad word about the former coach because I mean it's already there. What happened Thanksgiving last year? That horrific. I still can't believe what happened at Thanksgiving game against Detroit. Like
Oh
Chicago
yeah,
found a
yeah.
way to lose close games. They lost. I think they lost the most in the NFL last year, like seven, and especially the one in Washington where that defensive back was talking all that smack to the Washington whoever, and then Jalen Daniels threw that Hail Mary and won the game. Like Chicago just found a way to lose games last year. I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I think they're gonna something's just in the air in Chicago. Like I feel it, new coach, new atmosphere, new vibe. But yeah, Caleb Williams is definitely to me. This is a this is on a limb. If I had to take a quarterback in that division, I'm taking Caleb Williams, hands down.
Okay. I think my confidence level in Caleb is I'm not sure if he's the answer yet.
Mhm.
The talk around training camp was that they loaded him up with the playbook. and they pretty much threw everything at him. And that when the season starts, they're going to simplify. I'm just curious as to how much pressure they're going to take off of Caleb, and how much of it is pretty much going to be in the coach in regards to play calling. Like, are they going to run the ball to take the pressure off Caleb,
Mhm.
or are they going to let Caleb sling the ball around and just throw it? Because there are still some things as at quarterback that there were a lot of things at quarterback that he needed to work on. Like, he took a lot of sacks, and a
Mhm.
lot of his impatience in the pocket contributed to those sacks. So I'm curious as to how he develops from that standpoint, uh, because they lost some really bad games last
Oh
year.
yeah.
Their record could have been a whole lot better, of course, because of coaching decisions. Some of it because of Caleb's play.
Yeah.
So I'm confident that he can at least manage the game. Uh,
Yeah.
and I think they'll learn from the mistakes that they made last year. I think they will win maybe 2 or 3 more games than they did last year on this year, from just learning from those mistakes. Uh,
Yeah.
but could he throw for over 4,000 yards? I don't know. We'll see. I think that really just depends on the coach and whether or not they plan to run the ball. I mean, they're really having I wouldn't say an identity crisis, but you think about the Bears, you think of defense for one, and then two, you think
Mhm.
about
The
just
old school
their
Bears.
ability to run the football.
Mhm.
They're like a running football team.
Mhm.
But they last year they added some wide receivers, and they have DJ Moore, like you said.
Romeo, the Rome.
So, and yeah, and they got the rookie who could be a fantasy breakout wide receiver
Mhm.
for them. So we'll see how that goes. But my confidence in him is that he can manage the game enough. Hopefully, he'll manage the game enough to where he's not the reason why they're losing games. Because if
Mhm.
he is the reason why they're losing games, then I don't expect him to be in Chicago. He definitely has the
Yeah.
capability. I think he has the confidence. And then, I mean, leadership. You're the quarterback, so
Yeah.
you're expected to be the captain. You're expected to be the leader of the team. And I think there was one story out there, something about him painting his nails or something like, and
Yeah.
he wanted to invite his
I
teammates to
hate
do
that.
the
I
same
hate that
thing.
so much. I hate that they're trying to put this on them like the mascot. Like I just hate it. Like you can't go off of that. We just can't. As a society, we
Yeah.
have to stop. Like
Do you think, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not saying it is, but
mhm.
for a locker room full of guys,
It don't
I mean,
matter. It doesn't matter to me. If I'm in the locker room with them, to me, it doesn't matter. Like what you do off of in outside the locker room and all that,
yeah.
it
I
doesn't
mean, he
matter
made
to me.
the story was that he tried to make it a team activity.
Try to do team activity. He tried to make it what the painting it like make it a team
Yeah,
activity.
yeah, yeah,
Well, respectfully, if he did, I'm gonna say no. But I mean, there's ways to interpretate that
yeah,
type of
yeah,
story. Like
yeah.
I'm like, no, it's cool.
You can say no and still follow.
Follow exactly. Like you're the quarterback. We're leading off of your example. Like I mean, there are so many sayings. Is like we go off of what the quarterback is. If he's a fighter, like the Cam Ward and the Titans and Falcons fight. Like Cam Ward initiated it, and then Michael Penix finished it, and then all the Atlanta Falcons, like a lot of them, followed Penix. I mean, that's what great leaders do. Like we're gonna lose. We might lose this fight, but you're gonna see me fight. You're gonna like follow what I'm doing. Like if I'm passive and if I say this about Caleb, his body language was really bad last year. Like the offensive line wasn't that great. I remember they played Houston Sunday night game. He got sacked, I think like maybe 6 times. Like he kept getting dirt off his helmet. Like he just had bad body language. And so I would want from and he there has been examples of Caleb crying after the game, like showing emotion and not being fully injected. I need him to do better at that, being a leader, but I think he will. I think he will with a new coach and all. But those are the things Caleb to me needs to work on his
Yeah.
leadership.
I mean, he's definitely being himself. I mean, he did the same at USC.
Hmm.
He was the same way, but
I think they got a quarterback though.
he's a
I
confident
think
quarterback, and I think
yeah.
he can get the job done. It's just a matter of you can have all the talent, but if you don't have leadership as one of your qualities,
Hmm.
you know that it makes a difference.
Yeah, I just think he has. The Chicago Bears have had a quarterback like this in a very long time. Like, I mean, their quarterback room back in the day, like it's bad. Like, I mean,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
Jay Cutler. Who was before? Justin Fields was okay. Like they're getting better and better with their quarterback, and I
Well,
just think Caleb is.
I think they failed Justin Fields.
Hmm.
I this is what I don't like about the Bears. The Bears gave absolutely nothing to Justin Fields.
Right. Nothing. You're right.
They gave him absolutely nothing.
You're right.
And as soon as Caleb Williams came in, all of a sudden he's getting running backs, he's getting wide receivers, they're
Hmm.
being aggressive in free agency. And I'm like, okay, you just let Justin Fields, you gave him absolutely nobody.
Right.
And I mean, I mean, you kind of could tell. I'm definitely not a mind reader, but DJ Moore, I think he was visibly upset, and they were friends too, Justin Fields and DJ Moore.
Yeah.
But they pretty much didn't give any support to Justin Fields at all
Hmm.
when he was in Chicago. And then Caleb Williams comes in, and then all of a sudden they've changed the culture, providing them everything that Caleb needs to be successful, but they didn't provide the same Justin Fields, and that's my only gripe with the Chicago Bears organization.
That's fair. That's fair assessment. They should have gave him more help. You're absolutely right. Um, but you have what you have in front of him. And Justin Fields does have a great opportunity in the Jets. Great opportunity. I mean, it's
Yeah,
his team. And so he has a good star receiver, Garrett Wilson, a great running back in Bryce Hall. Like I said, Aaron Glenn's the new coach. I hate how they did Solemn, but he's with the 49ers.
yeah,
He's coaching their defense. They're going to be lights out 49ers. But I think Justin Fields has a great opportunity to redeem himself in the New
yeah,
York Jets.
yeah.
It worked
And
out.
I mean, like, okay, that's a perfect example. So Justin Fields, he is, there isn't a whole lot of pressure so much on him as far as confidence wise. We've seen several sample sizes of Justin Fields, but we all know coming in that the Jets are going to run the football.
Mm-hmm. Mostly.
And so my thing with Chicago and with Caleb is Ben Johnson going to run the football or is he going to sling it all over the field? Because if you're
Mhm.
passing the ball, that's all on Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb's got to deliver that. He's
Right.
got to put the ball where the receiver can catch it. He's got to be on target. And
Mm-hmm.
so if he can manage the game, they coach him to manage the game instead of losing the game, then I see them going forward and him continuing to grow. Everything about Ben Johnson's offense is, just time and development.
Right.
Kind of like golf. I think if they approach it like Jared Goff, then Caleb Woods could be the next Jared Goff,
Mm-hmm.
possibly.
He could.
If they set it up that way. Um, and I mean, there's really no reason for us not to see Jared Goff as like the ceiling for Caleb Williams to play at least at that level.
Mm-hmm.
But but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Well, what about Minnesota though? Are you buying JJ McCarthy his just being his freshman year, uh,
Yep.
a rookie. Oh, I say freshman,
Oh,
rookie
you're right.
year.
Yeah, it is rookie
uh,
freshman. This is first year. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, first
Yeah.
year, freshman year, rookie year after being hurt. The Vikings pose like an offensive or quarterback friendly type of offense where it doesn't matter who's at quarterback, as far as that coach is concerned,
Hmm.
that they're going to be successful or their offense is going to. Do you think their offense is going to be as good as last year?
Um, here's the thing. Like JJ McCarthy, when we was at Michigan, I never really saw him like explode down the like take shots down the field. Like it was based on running because you had
Yeah,
Jim Harbaugh, who
yeah,
just loves to run, run, run. He just likes to run and make it physical. JJ never
offensive mind.
really, yeah,
Yeah,
JJ never really did that. Like in Michigan, they won a championship. I get it, but I,
yeah,
it's to be determined. Like you said, this is his official rookie year.
yeah,
You still have Justin Jefferson. To me, the best receiver outside Jamal, the second best receiver outside Jamal Chase. So that automatically gives you a whole bunch of confidence. Just throw to Justin Jefferson. Sam Darnold was actually good last year, except for those last two games. It's like the Cinderella
yeah,
story until the slipper didn't fit, and then it was midnight and it was over. Like them last two games of Sam Darnold was bad. It was bad, but I just feel like they gave up too quick on him. They should have found a way to structure it, keep him there. I mean, he actually felt at home, unlike when he was with the with the Jets back in the day. Like he actually felt comfortable with the Minnesota Vikings system with Kevin O'Connor, who I think he is the best coach in that division. Kevin O'Connor. I think he's just a good offensive mastermind. He knows what he's doing.
yeah.
Um, I just don't know about JJ. I mean, we have to see it, but my confidence is at a 5 because I just don't know if I don't know if I'm too high or too low on him. It's just me.
Yeah, it's with JJ. I think it's uh pressure. How is he going to handle pressure?
Hmm.
How is he going to handle getting hit? We're waiting for that game where if he struggles and he gets touched a couple of times,
Hmm.
how is he going to respond? Going forward. Hey, all these guys, all these quarterbacks, they're tough, quote unquote. Uh,
Hmm.
but like you said, it's we'll see. I think I have Minnesota finishing last in the division. I
Yeah.
don't think I don't think they'll be a bad team. I mean, they got some players I think Addison being out for the first couple of games hurts them a little bit, but they have enough weapons still, to swing the ball around, but we'll see with JJ McCartney. I think he is the future, obviously, because I don't think they would have let Donald go if they didn't believe in JJ McCarthy. So, you know, it's really up to JJ uh, with his play. Who would you say is has the better offense in the division?
To me, the Detroit Lions, I think hands down,
Yeah,
there's
I
just so
agree.
many ways they can they can beat you, like you said with
Ahmad Ross
Amon
St.
St.
Brown.
Brown, Jameis Williams, who
Yeah,
can if he could just keep his head in the game, like focus on the football part and not all the other stuff that he does outside of football, he'll be a top 10 receiver in the league to me. I mean, his
Gibbs,
speed,
Montgomery,
yes,
Golf.
yes.
I mean, top to
Laportier,
bottom, they are the better offense. They
you
have the
can
better offense.
actually have like St. Brown, Laportier, like five of their starters, and actually do
Yeah.
pretty well in fantasy football. I would think.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. You could
Yeah,
probably go with their whole everybody. Yeah,
yeah.
like you said,
Like the tight end receiver, like
you can
pretty
go
much
their whole
answered. It
squad.
pretty much answers one of our questions about fantasy. Like you could just pretty much just put them in. Let's pin them in. Like
Yeah,
tight
you
end,
good.
the running backs, the receiver, like outside Justin Jefferson. Jefferson and St. Brown. But
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Outside of
outside of
Jefferson,
that, like, I mean,
yeah,
their offense, yeah, Detroit's offense, yeah, like,
yeah. Um, who would you say is the better defense?
to me, defense. Unfortunately, I'll have to say the Packers. But although they did lose Jair Alexander, their defense is legit.
What?
I'm not gonna hold it against them. Their defense is okay. Like Minnesota's defense is getting to me is getting old. They're old. Like you think about like Harrison Smith, like they're just old. Like and
Hold on, wait, wait, wait.
they're good.
Rewind. Hold on. You said that the Packers was
The Packers
better
good.
than Detroit.
Their defense, yeah. Detroit's defense is not that great. It's not that good, Michael. I'm just letting you know. Like, and I just explained it in the beginning. Their defense is made out of glue, like super glue. Like they break easy. Like they do. They did last year. Like, I know they got Hutchinson and all that, but their defense is just not. They're just not what the Packers defense is. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, like, I'm just
What?
telling you. I'm just telling you. Like,
Hey, I think Hutchinson. I disagree. I
mhm.
think it's Detroit. I think it's Detroit.
Even when they
Um,
lost Aaron Glenn, I mean, we'll see. But
I think it's Detroit, and the reason why is because Hutchinson primarily. Um, he just, I mean, if he can stay healthy, I mean, they had a whole lot of health issues last
mhm,
year, and
oh
now
my,
they're fully healthy. Their defense, like you said, they couldn't, their defense fell off because they lost so many guys.
mhm,
But those guys should be coming back, and Hutchinson is back. And Hutchinson to me looked like he's on the mission.
right.
Like he's going for defensive player of the year.
Good
With
luck.
the
I
broken
mean,
foot,
good luck with that with T.J.
the
Watt and Miles
recovery.
Garrett. But he is good. He's
But
good.
I think you give him a full season because I think he broke his foot
Last
within like the first couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
week 7 when they played Dallas at Dallas, right? Yeah, when they played at Dallas.
Um,
Yeah.
and then from then on, it was like downhill. They kept losing guys left and right.
Hmm.
Uh, but I think
I
I
do
think
like their
yeah, I
cornerback.
gave it to Detroit.
I do like their cornerback Branch and the guy from Alabama. They're really good. Those two are good. And Hutchinson, yeah. But like you think about Green Bay last year, I know they lost Jair Alexander, but Xavier McKinney, like they have guys Green Bay on defense. They do. It's just offense. I mean, Jordan Love, like that's my hate. It's their offense, but their defense, like it's top. It's to me, it's better than Detroit. To me,
I mean, they're like overall between those two because it goes to as far as like winning the division, they're like 1A, 1B.
hmm
And that's why I think it could really come down to towards the end of the season between them in the division, who's gonna win. It would between them head to head, is going to determine a whole lot.
I don't think. To me, I don't think it's gonna be that close. But I mean, it might be close. But I think
I
I
just
got two
think,
other teams you might
there's
not.
so much fatigue because I mean, Detroit, they're an emotional group. Their coach Campbell, he's all in. We love his passion. We love, just his love for the game, his coaching style. But that only goes so far.
Mhm.
It only lasts so that energy only lasts so long to where, just looking at Gibbs and Montgomery, they're on the pivot uh like a couple of days ago, I think a couple of weeks ago. And I mean, they just look like, man, if we don't do it this year, I don't know when we're gonna do it. You
Right.
know, It's like we already know they're a dominant team. They already know they're a dominant team. It's just a matter of executing.
Hmm.
It's just a matter of executing. So if they don't execute, then that's where I feel like the Packers they just been grinding away, getting inching closer and closer and closer to being that team to finally knock Detroit off.
Yeah, it could be. I got some breaking news I want to share with you. Is that okay? It's
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
way outside of football, but the Govin case, the Young Dolph case,
Okay.
he was found not guilty. Yeah, yeah. He's found not guilty on all the charges. Not guilty. Yeah. Shocking. Very shocking. Yeah. You probably need another one. Like, mm, mm, I, not guilty. Mm, mm, mm.
All right, moving on. Ugh.
I know. I know. Get ready for a circus today because that just happened about a couple minutes ago. So just wanted to prepare you for that. Like,
Back to the NFC North.
hmm hmm
Uh, so let's go to the fantasy football question for our fantasy footballers out there.
yeah.
Uh, because Memphis might turn into Detroit, or Chicago in a couple of weeks or in a couple of hours. Talking about safety and perception um,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
safety in Memphis.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna go
I'm
any
shocked.
further.
I'm really shocked. I thought he
I'm gonna
would
keep.
have got one
Uh,
something. He didn't get nothing. Not guilty on none of all the charges. Not guilty. Woo! I thought he'd get something, but no. Like,
uh,
geez.
who are you picking as your fantasy football starting lineup
Okay.
for the NFC North? Who you picking?
NFC North quarterback Caleb Williams. My two
Okay,
running backs, um, be Gibbs, and I have a soft spot for DeAndre Swift, former Eagle. But I'm gonna go Aaron Jones. Go Aaron
okay,
Jones with my
yeah,
running back.
uh,
He's very consistent. I've had him a couple years, Aaron
yeah,
Jones. He's very consistent. So I'm going Aaron
yeah.
Jones on that. Three receivers, of course, Justin Jefferson, Amon St. Brown, and I'm gonna give love to Christian Watson. He's when
Okay,
healthy, Christian Watson
he can stretch the field.
he can
Yeah,
stretch the field out. So I'm gonna do my third one. I'll do Christian Watson. My flex, it would be Williams, my flex guy. Although I was fighting with Matthew Golden, I was really fighting it, but uh, maybe not. I was fighting it, but I'll give the edge to Williams. My tight end, Sam Laportier.
mm.
I think he's one of the best outside of Brock Bowers. I'll put Brock Bowers, Sam Laportier, and George Kittle.
I think that's
Those,
that's gonna be a surefire. Well, I guess both of them. I
yeah.
mean, as far as a security blanket for JJ,
hmm
um,
I mean,
well,
for golf, he's Detroit. Sam
yeah,
Laporte. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, Poirier. I'm
Uh
thinking of
huh.
somebody else.
Yeah, defense. Like I said, I'm going Green Bay. I know you're gonna say Detroit, but kicker. I think I'm going to. Is it the Detroit kicker? I think. Yeah, I'm going to
For
Detroit
me,
kicker
the kicker doesn't matter in this division.
because they're pretty. They're okay. All of them. I
I
can't
might
really.
say,
No, the guy who's the kicker for his brother is in the
mm,
league. The Packers kicker. I can't think Crosby is somebody. Like
yeah,
they're brothers. Him. I'm going with him. He's really good. The Packers kicker. So
Packers kicker.
hmm
Yeah, he's good. I'm gonna go with a quarterback. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go Jordan Love. Then I'm gonna
Mhm.
go with Josh Jacobs
I
at
hope if
running
you
back.
get, I hope if you get Jordan Love, you have a good backup plan. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jordan Love.
Yeah, have a good
Uh,
backup
it
quarterback.
will be it will be Gibbs. I mean, Golf.
Golf, yeah, I would
It
pick
would
Eric.
definitely. I mean, both of them are good, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Jordan Love because of just his mobility.
Yeah.
He can run. He's a mobile quarterback too. But I will go Love. Then I will go Gibbs from Detroit. I will go Josh Jacobs
Hmm.
at running back. Then at wide receiver, I'd say Brown, Justin Jefferson, Jameson Williams. Then as my flex, I will go Montgomery. Then
Are you worried about his injury? His injury prone.
who
He keeps
Montgomery?
getting hurt. Yeah, he keeps getting hurt. Like
No, no,
his endurance. Okay.
no. No, Montgomery built like a train.
He is,
He
but
he
he takes a lot of hits
he.
though. I mean,
Yeah, he takes a lot of hits, but I think he I don't know. It's those lower leg injuries,
hmm
those ankle injuries that kind of plague him the most. What is it? Tight end Laportier
hmm
from Detroit, and then defense. Yes, I am going with Detroit, the Lions, because I think Hutchinson could be defensive player of the year, and then kicker. I'd go with Detroit also. I go with them again because I think they're going to score a lot of points.
Yeah, they will. They will.
I think I mean, offensively, they have everything they need to score. They should score every possession, or at least put themselves in a position to be a field goal.
Hmm.
But but that will be my starters for fantasy football. And then bonus question tonight is the Carolina Panthers preseason. Carolina Panthers versus Pittsburgh, and then there's the Patriots and the Giants. So, what are you looking for in the Panthers and Steelers game? Anything that stands out?
Um, I don't think a lot of. Here's the thing about the week 3
This is
preseason.
yeah,
Nobody.
week 3. This should be the starters mostly,
You
mostly.
think so? I don't think it is. I don't think nobody. None of the stars are playing. I don't.
Or yeah,
Because this is the last week of
that's
preseason.
right. That's right. It would have been they
Last
did
week.
show the preseason. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, for Carolina, I mean Bryce Young. I guess we're gonna talk about the NFC South, which I kind of dreading. To be honest, kind of dreading talking about them. I think that's the least just boring football.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be respectful. It's just the ugly division. I mean, it's just a very ugly division. But I think
It's
Bryce Young
very
has something.
one-sided. I'll say that. I will say it is very one-sided.
It should be one to me. It should be one sided, but I think
Well,
Bryce
no,
Young.
this year might be different. I mean,
It's
in
always
their
been like that in
defense, it
football.
might be different. It might be different.
You could talk me into it tomorrow, maybe if that's what we're
It
talking
might be different. Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow, definitely.
about. But Bryce Young, seeing the development of Bryce Young, he did get better after he got benched the first time, and he picked it up a little
Yeah,
bit. I
he
mean,
did get better.
so that if I would have watched that, that would be that. If he does play, I'm sure he'll play maybe a series or two. But that's
Hopefully,
the
we'll
one thing
see
I look
some
for the Steelers.
improvement.
Yeah. Um, the New England Giants, it's on Prime Video. Prime. So the
Mhm.
Carolina game's on NFL Network. Pittsburgh and Carolina. The New England and Jets Giants game is on Prime Video.
Mhm.
Giants. I want to see everybody play. I'm just. I'm fascinated. I know Russell's the starter, but like, who's number two? Is it Jameis Winston?
Jackson Dart, I
Is it
think.
Jackson Dart? Is
Yeah,
it Tommy
I
DeVito?
think it's
Like,
Jackson
who's the
Dart.
number two is what I want to know. Like, who's that number two guy? So if all three of them play, because I think Russell probably won't play, but I just want to see those three play. Jackson Dart play. Jackson Dart is must
Yeah,
see. in preseason football. So I mean, we'll
Yeah,
see.
I think with Carolina versus the Steelers, I kind of want to see Aaron Rodgers play a full quarter.
Well, good luck with that.
He
That ain't
probably
gonna
will not going to, but
that ain't gonna
I
happen.
want I kind of want to see Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf
Yeah,
play, and then
yeah.
we have our very own Calvin Austin
Very
for Memphis.
Calvin Austin.
As a starting receiver. Clap
Mm-hmm.
clap to Calvin Austin making the team. Not just making the well, yeah, making the
He's on
team
the team. He's the second
because
guy.
I mean,
He's the
you
second guy.
know, nothing's guaranteed in the NFL.
Nothing. None.
Um, but he's the number two, and he could be very active this year. He could have a career year this year. So
Especially if they put their coverage on DK, leaves
yeah,
Calvin Austin.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna
Hmm.
yeah he's gonna be uh, a primary receiver. I
Hmm.
think for Aaron Rodgers, a good addition for him.
Did
So
we did we pick the winner of the NFC North? Did we pick a winner? I don't think we did.
no, I don't think we did. Yeah, so yeah, let's go back to that.
Yeah.
Who do you have? Who do you have winning division?
I mean, I want to make sure I get the thunder. I want everybody's full undivided attention when I say
We
this.
know
But
you don't like. We know you don't like the Packers.
besides that, but I'm just saying who I think is going to win. I'm going to shock the world. This is going to shock a lot of
Oh
people.
boy, here we go.
I think the Chicago Bears win the division.
Oh,
I really,
I just knew those words were
I
gonna
just
come out of
really
your mouth.
think this is the Bears' year opportunity. Like you said, they got the quarterback, they got the head coach, they got the weapons around them, they got an okay defense. It's getting better. The only question I have is their offensive line, but they addressed that during the draft. I mean, they got one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. I I fully believe like the Chicago Bears are going to win this division. And I said it might be one sided, but fair is fair. I think Green Bay gets a playoff berth too. Fair is fair. I mean, but I think the Chicago Bears win the
So do you?
division.
So do you think that three teams will make it?
No, I think Detroit is out. I think Detroit is
You
going to
think
be
Detroit's not going to make the playoffs?
no. I think Detroit does not make the playoffs. I do not. Like, go and give me the
Ooh,
what. There you go. I do not think Detroit. I think they have a free fall
whoa,
and they get like 6 or 7 wins. I don't think they're the worst team. I think Minnesota is the last place team. I think Detroit gets that 7-9, 7-10, 89 mark. Like right there. Like it's a free fall coming for Detroit this year. I just see it.
no,
It's a free, like,
no,
they're gonna score. They could be a
no,
top five offense. It's gonna be like how Chicago was last year.
no, no, Greg,
Top 10
no,
offense,
no,
but then they lose all these close games because they can't get a
no,
stop. They can't stop anybody. Like I see
no,
it. I see
no,
Detroit free fall. Like
no.
I do. I'm sorry, Detroit. I'm sorry,
Detroit,
Detroit.
Detroit is they're making the playoffs.
What up though? I love Detroit, but they're not.
It's
They're
gonna be Detroit, Green Bay. It'll be 1A, 1B. Somebody's gonna have a tiebreaker, and then I don't think the Vikings or Chicago is gonna make the playoffs.
just wait until Chicago plays Detroit. When Ben Johnson
It'll
plays
come
Detroit,
down.
and you'll
It'll
see.
it'll be three. It should be three teams in the NFC East,
Okay.
and yeah, it'll be three teams in the NFC East,
Mm,
and they'll be the dominant in the NFC.
we'll see. I think Detroit when Detroit plays Chicago, I I'm telling you, like
If
Ben
hey,
Johnson. I'm
if
just saying.
If Chicago beats Detroit, if Chicago beats Green Bay, I'll give them their kudos. I'll be first in
Hmm.
line.
Hmm.
I'll
I
be
can't
first in
wait.
line
Can't wait.
to give to give Caleb, his flowers.
He, I'm just saying, like it's now or never right now with Caleb. Like this is it.
Yeah,
Like
you're right.
you got the keys now. You got the coach now. Like this is it. I mean, but yeah, I think it's Chicago and Green Bay
It's
Chicago
either
wins
that
division.
or they're
Green
starting over.
Uh huh.
And Caleb doesn't really have any excuses. uh, and the narrative is going to be we didn't give him enough time,
Right.
but they didn't give Justin Fields enough time, and the narrative is going to be I mean he didn't want to play in Chicago in the first place,
Hmm.
so the narrative for Chicago will continue to be that young quarterbacks cannot survive there. So
Hmm.
Caleb Williams has to be successful, and
Yeah.
and that's a lot of pressure on him. I mean, if we're going to be patient on with Caleb Williams, I mean, he's going to have to go against Jordan Love, and he's going to have to beat Golf. And I don't see it this year. Not
Hmm.
this year.
Hmm.
JJ McCarthy, he's going to get hit, and he's going to get hit a lot.
Yeah.
You
But you still
know,
got Justin
no
Jefferson
more
though. I
playing
think
second string. No more playing against his teammates. He's got to face Hutchinson on the Detroit side of the ball. He's got to face that Green Bay defense,
hmm
and he got to deal with all the schemes that Green Bay's going to throw uh, his way.
yeah,
And hopefully Justin Jefferson stays healthy. He's going in with I think
a
a
hamstring.
mild
Yeah.
hamstring, and those tend to linger
They do.
or
Like
get
AJ
pretty
Brown
aggravated.
has a hamstring string as well. So yeah.
I mean, they could the first 4 weeks will determine the Vikings season. I,
Opening Monday Night Football, Minnesota,
I don't,
Chicago.
you know,
Monday night
oh,
opening up.
hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna learn a lot that day.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that game. That's because I have a Minnesota Vikings fan. He keeps yapping about it. So yeah, Monday Night Football, Minnesota, Chicago. Like just
Yeah,
week one games are really good this year. There's a lot of bad blood type of week one games. Like
they're good storytelling. It's good storytelling.
yeah, like the
The way
first
they
one of the
set up
games
the
is
schedule.
the Jets in Pittsburgh. The Aaron Rodgers game. Like
Yep. Yeah.
I, anything can go there. But no, we play. Of course, Eagles and Cowboys
Eagles
start
and
off Thursday night.
Kansas City in week 2,
hmm
I think. Yeah. So
Sunday night football game, Baltimore, Buffalo. I
yep.
mean, it's heavy hitters. Like I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I'm excited
Oh,
for the season start.
it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Greg, for extending your time to us. We're
hmm
going to say a deep prayer, give thoughts and consideration to our city of Memphis, in light of the news of the young Dolph case.
Boy.
We'll see how that translates to the streets and how we respond going forward with that. In
I
all
just
seriousness,
I really do think like they need to stop having these cases in Memphis because you think about all the big time cases um, that we've had, the Tyree Nichols, the Ezekiel Kelly thing. He didn't even go on trial. He just took his plea deal and left.
play
I
guilty.
imagine if he would have got to trial, he probably would have won. I mean, I don't know what it is with
Well, the
selecting.
defense they have to provide. I mean, within the law, they have to. Um, there cannot be any doubt in a jury. They have
Mhm,
to provide all the evidence and present it in a way to find him guilty. So I really, even though young Dolph was a prolific figure, I really haven't been following those criminal cases uh, as close. I just pretty much stay in my lane, staying in my business, mind my own business, and I just move on, you know, and just stay aware, not to where we're not worried too much about what the perception of Memphis is. I
mhm.
just focus on myself
Yeah,
and
yeah,
protecting my family, you
that's
know.
true.
So,
That's true.
but we need to continue to pray for our city and all the cities because they all dealing with the same thing.
hmm
Uh, so
It's just Memphis, like you
Yeah,
said, just praying for the whole nation. It's just bad. It's just
yeah,
bad. I mean, the guy is basically caught. I mean, his people ratted him out. The other guy, Cornelius Smith, took a plea deal. Other guy, Justin Smith, they all sided like, yeah, he's the guy. Oh, like Hernandez, he's the guy, and they still found out guilty. I mean, if you just been following the case, like it's been sketchy for the jump. Like his ex girlfriend was saying, yeah, this and this. Like it was just sketchy. Like the entire presentation of it. So I was like, yeah, I think they're gonna find him not guilty. I have a feeling, have a gut feeling, and it happened. But justice will be time. I feel sorry for Young Dolph's family yet again. Justice is not served. It's just sad. It's sad.
yeah, yeah. Well, tonight, guys, fans, you listen to if you subscribe to GR Production or if you're subscribed to my channel, watch some football tonight. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we gave you a little taste of Memphis news, a little taste of fantasy football, and a taste of the NFC division. You can't get it anywhere else. But with me, your host Mike, and the host of Throw It Down McFella, Mr. Greg Rufus. Greg, thank you for your time. Appreciate you.
Thank
Holla.
you. Tomorrow,
Tomorrow
did you want to
we
do?
will discuss
Uh,
the NFC South,
yeah, get
and
me excited for that. Hype me up for that. I don't know about
we'll,
that,
hey,
but oh
hey,
no, hype me up for
yeah,
that.
yeah, hey, we, it's gonna be cool.
I don't
It's
know,
gonna be
man.
cool.
I don't know.
We're gonna discuss the NFC South,
The fight for
and we'll
Archie
get it
Manning.
right.
The fight for Archie Manning. That's what that debate is.
Ah,
So,
you know, we can go several directions uh,
mhm.
with the NFC South. We might
Mhm.
be all over the league when it comes to the NFC South, when we talk about the NFC South tomorrow. But be that I feel like a preacher, in my conclusion. But anyway, guys, we will check you guys out tomorrow. Please comment, subscribe. I stress the comment part. Like, subscribe, comment, be engaged. You know, tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like, what you agree with, what you don't agree with. And we can address those things also. Uh, but again, stay cool, Memphis. Look forward to talking about the NFC South on tomorrow. Later, guys. Peace.
Peace out.